Hooplovers, it's Deanne Love here, and this week is super fancy because we are going to work on 4 palm spins, which are super cool moves. And then next week, which will be part 2 of this tutorial, we are going to do a flow session with the palm spins. It's so fancy, I'm even wearing lipstick. Now, a palm spin, if you're not quite sure, is when you release the hoop from your grip and spin it on your palm. And there's lots of ways that you can do this. A palm spin is different to one of these flourishes, which the amazing Lisa Lottie taught us, because we were doing those tricks around our outstretched fingers or curling our hand around. Whereas a palm spin, you're going to need to learn to keep your palm flat, your fingers and your thumb open. So this week we're going to learn 2 palm spins where our palms are horizontal or facing up towards the sky, and then 2 where our palms are out like a stop sign. So if you can just practice and remember that palm is up or palm is out for these. So let's get started. You're going to need to be in a space where you're not going to crash into anything that's too valuable. Now, first of all, what we're going to get used to is just this long extended arm circle that is coming from our center point of our shoulder. And so what's going to happen is your wrist is towards your body and your thumb will be up, and you're going to take, if it's in your right hand, you'll take it over to the left. If it's in your left hand, you'll take it over to the right. But you're doing the thumbs up, and I call this an extension twister, but some people call it circles. I'm sure there's lots of other amazing, fabulous names for it. So your wrist is towards you, then you spin your thumb towards your head, so now your wrist is away from you, and on the descent or on the downward part of the circle, your thumb will be going down. So thumb is going down, thumb is coming up, flick, 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 and the whole time you're not letting go, you're just warming up your shoulder and your arm. So the next time you take your hand up towards the sky, your wrist will be towards your head and your hoop will be up in the air. Now at this point, your thumb, if it's in your right hand, will be shooting out to the right, and if it's in your left hand, will be shooting out to the left. And you are going to twist your thumb in towards your head, and at the same time keep a flat palm. It's a little bit scary, but if you keep a flat palm, it will act like a plate or a shelf, and if you keep your eyes on the hoop, then you'll know exactly where it's going. If you freak out, then it's probably going to hit you in the head. So a nice light hoop can help, but I have done these with the stronger dance hoops. Just be really mindful that your face is super beautiful and you want to keep it that way, so try not to get too many hoop bruises. So wrist towards you, palm flat, give your thumb a rotate, a twist or a spin towards your head and let go. Palm flat, and then you can catch the hoop. So first of all, you can just do it nice and slow. Stop at the top, twist the thumb towards the head, flat palm, and grab it on the way down. Sometimes you won't grab it, sometimes it'll go flying out of control. Usually if your arm goes flying out of control and your hand is not flat and your fingers want to grab, then that's going to put the hoop off its spiral or its flat palm spin. So after you get the hang of it, you're going to do that a little bit faster. Once you start to feel a little bit more confident, you can speed up, and you're going to try what is the first move, that is the flat palm spin above the head. So swinging up, release, catch, and wind down. Swinging up, release above the head, catch, and wind down. Then after that one, when you're feeling a little bit good and you can get that flat palm and the extended arm, then we're going to move into the second trick, which is a flat palm spin with a lunge out to the side. So in the first move, we're doing the flat palm spin right above the head, and the arm is not moving until you catch the hoop and you take it down. But for the second one, we're going to step out and we're going to palm spin on the way down, so that the hoop is actually connecting with the palm as your hand is kind of doing this sunset move. So the same rules apply. You are going to swing your hoop across your body. Thumb goes up. When you get to this top 12 o'clock point, you're going to rotate, spin your hoop in towards your head, your thumb in towards your head, and then flat palm, but your flat palm is going to stay open until you get to about 3 o'clock. And at that point, then you can grab. And the step out helps to keep the extended arm. So this is what it looks like. Have a little try and a little play. Try not to do this thing where you like push out and really launch the hoop, because your hand is open. If you go like too intense with it, you will bat the hoop out of play and you won't, like, it'll be jumping away and you won't be able to hold on to it. So stay cool, stay calm, go with the flow, step out. This gives this kind of move, whoop, a little bit more dance. Okay, they were the 2 horizontal flat palm spins, and now we're going to do some vertical, the stop sign. So we're going to do these ones from a backwards weave or a backwards spin. And the reason why we go backwards as opposed to forwards is that we're coming under so that the thumb is down, and then we can do the palm spin from there. It's going to give us a little bit more momentum, and it kind of looks cool because you're like serving it up. So let's try from the back spin. What's going to happen is, if you want to spin on your right hand, you'll be on your right side, left hand, left side. You're going to serve or swing the hoop out in front and try to do your flat palm spin kind of in front of your chest, maybe sometimes a little bit higher if that helps you to get some balance. So you're going to gently swing the hoop out, release, and catch. Try to catch a little bit better than that. So let's see. Slow-mo, it is going to kind of bounce around everywhere. So once you can get that really cool balance of where your palm needs to be and the pace of the twist or the rotation, then it will feel like it just sticks to your hand magically. So backward spin. On the down, down, down beat, check this out, down, down, you're going to swing out. So you're getting into this really awkward position where your thumb is down and you're cradling the hoop under, and then again you're going to flip your thumb towards your body. So it will look like this, flat palm out and then catch. And usually when you catch, your thumb will be down, so you might like to go into a weave, like a forwards weave. So let's have a look at that. Backwards spin. Serve, swing out, release, flat palm, and into a weave. In real time, without the slow-mo and the kind of stop-start, looks like this. Pretty cool, huh? Now let's try it from a backwards weave. And if you are unfamiliar with the backwards weave, then if it's in your right hand, you are going to swing up and over to the left. And so your palm is down and swing back and palm is up. You're leading with the pinky side of your hand like a back swing. And I do have some other tutorials on how to do a backwards weave, so if you check back or you search on hooplovers.tv for weaves or backwards weaves, I'm sure that you'll find lots of other tutorials there. So we're going from a backwards weave, and when the hoop is on the same side as the hand or the arm that is weaving the hoop, that is when you're going to come back into this serve. Now check it out, it's the same as if we went from the backwards spin, serve, thumb is down, so backwards weave, on the same side, out, serve, palm, spin, and back in. Again, backwards weave, out, serve, palm, spin, and back in. Aren't these palm spins the coolest? You're going to feel like a total hoop magician because you are actually not holding onto the hoop for what feels like a really long time, but it's just a spin or a rotation. So don't forget that this is just part one of this tutorial. We're learning we did learn the 4 palm spins, and then next week you have to subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you can catch part 2, which is a flow session using the palm spin, so you can totally rock these into your own style. Oh, and I'm not sure if you noticed, but over on hooplovers.tv, which is our blog, it has all of the tutorials that I do every week. Up in the top corner is now a search bar. So if there are tutorials that you are wanting to go over from weeks previously, then you can head on over there and you can search for your favorite tutorials. So it's palm spin practice week, which means that you can be practicing these palm spins, uploading them to Instagram and sharing them with me. I am Deanne Love XO, so head on over there. If you've got a little palm spin video, I'd love to see it.